Everybody, welcome back to Falcon Plays Dark Souls 2, and we're pretty much at the end of this, at least towards the Lord Vessel area, or not Lord Vessel, I'm sorry, I'm getting my games confused again. The Great Lord Soul from this area, so we're almost done, and I couldn't be any happier, to be quite honest with you. As much as I love the game, honestly, I feel that the criticism for the game, for some reason, seems to be, at least for me, a little bit unwarranted. I honestly enjoyed it. And I've been honestly playing this game non-stop since it came out in the PS3 version, or I guess the console version, and then we got the PC version. And the PC version's only added more delight for me because the game runs a lot better, looks a lot better, etc., etc. So, you know, I've actually enjoyed it, but either way, I'm getting off track here. Yeah, there's gonna be some spiders over here that are gonna kind of ambush you. But I need that to happen, but let me just clear up the area around here, just in case. There we go. Oh, okay, I forgot how many exactly it was, but guess we'll deal. Okay. Nope. I'm about to break my weapon here, spider. Give me a sporting chance is all I can say right here. And we have a petrified dragon bone. Interesting. All good. Now, there's a bone there for some reason. I guess we'll find out why once we deal with the boss, though. There's a little bit of a significance to that, at least to my understanding, anyway. Let's see. Anything else over here? Nope. Okay. Again, we've talked about how, at least in my opinion... Oh, hey. Basilisk. In my opinion, anyway, again, this is all speculation. At least I've used some of the, I guess, character dialogues so far from Tark. Remember, guys, Tark, the scorpion dude. Now, as you can see, that dude was running towards us for some reason. Don't get tricked by this red fucking crystal lizard. It doesn't drop anything, and it actually just blows up when you get close to it. So it's kind of an asshole move from FromSoft, but you know that's understandable. And over here we're gonna find Ornifex. If you guys remember, we actually rescued Ornifex in the shaded area with all the cursed bullshit that was going on. Pharaoh's Lockstone. Let me break this over here. Oh, by the way, my weapon's about to break. Do I have any repair powders? I hope I do, because I don't want to go back to the... I don't want to go back to the bonfire to get this fixed, because I just want to go and do a one-shot with the boss, even though I don't have my full Estus. I don't feel like I need 9 fucking Estus to beat the boss anyway.
Meet again, kind traveler. This is my workshop. In your tongue, I believe I would be called a blacksmith. I create all manner of equipment, using an ancient technique unique to my people. Normally, I only cater to a very select few. But I have a debt to you. I will craft one thing of your choice. My wares are far from ordinary. I am certain that they will please you. I require no payment this time, but you must bring me a wondrous soul. My technique absolutely requires it. I trust you will understand.
Alright, so obviously Wondrous Soul, she means the boss soul. So any sort of boss soul you could bring to her, she'll form it into a weapon or a spell, I do believe. Or maybe not a spell, I think maybe the spells are limited to Strayed up in Lost Bastille. So her, Ornifex, I guess I'm calling it a her. Not sure if it's really a her, it sounds like a her to me. Maybe asexual creature, whatever, it's fine, whatever floats your boat, man. Ornifex and Strayed are basically the boss blacksmiths around the game, so if you give them souls, they, you know, make you certain weapons or spells, yada yada yada. We're gonna talk to her for a bit because she does have some interesting lore and for us that kind of reinforces the whole seat being around, at least in soul form, or having some sort of at least I guess influence as to what's going on in this game again that I initially harked in on when we talked to Tark before we fought the Scorpion and Snatchka.
The nature of an item is greatly influenced by the soul that was used to create it. They can be tricky to use, but when wielded properly, are extremely powerful. This is what I meant by unique. It's hard to believe now, but this land was once a flourishing kingdom. Its king, Vendrick, came close to unlocking the essence of the soul. What a dazzling soul he surely had. Imagine what I might create with such a powerful soul. It is said that our technique originates from a strange being that inhabited this land. A pale beast that lived long, long ago. We don't even know what exactly it was. If you find out.
Alright, so that's hint number one. A pale beast that lived long ago. Obviously, if you guys remember Seed from Dark Souls 1, pale beast kind of goes hand in hand with at least Seed's look, didn't it? But we'll continue talking to her a bit more. I think she has a bit more for us to learn.
Do you find me strange? You humans are always this way. The way you glare at any unfamiliar creature. That mix of curiosity, fear, and revulsion. No, it hardly concerns me. The nature of an eye.
Is that it? Oh, okay. I thought she had more to say to us, but... Alright, so Vendrick tried to unlock the essence of a soul. More than likely that was when he was, had afflicted by the curse and he was trying to, find a way to, keep the curse, because obviously it is believed that, cursed individuals, the undead and whatnot, are the ones that are gonna end humanity and whatnot. Is the reason why they were being kind of rounded up and thrown into the Lost Bastille and all other stuff. Kind of like the, I guess, equivalent of the Undead Asylum in Dark Souls 1. So she mentioned the Pale Beast and creating items and whatnot, and basically she's talking about Seed, at least in my understanding. That's what I take of it, because otherwise what the hell would be the point of mentioning a Pale Beast when there's no other real Pale Beast that really comes to mind in the Dark Souls universe, at least, other than, Seed. So alrighty, our first item that we could give her will be free. Beyond that, it's going to cost us some souls and obviously other shit like that. If you have the Soul of the Lost Sinner, you can get the Lost Sinner's Sword, Butcher's Knife with the Soul of the Rotten in. And we could get the Iron King Hammer. Honestly, I haven't used either of these three. Actually, I've used them, or I've crafted them. I've just never really used them because, boss weapons, not really my cup of tea anyway. She could reinforce her equipment a bit more if we need to be the case, but I don't have any more Titanite chunks for my mace. And my Black Halberd is still missing some Twinkling Titanites. 3, in fact, to get up to level 4. And then we're going to need 5 to get up to... So we need at least 8 more Twinkling Titanites to max out my Halberd. It's going to be taking a little while before we do that. Repair weapon, buy items, and see she has different Rakamu, Partisan, Twin Blade, Composite Bow, which is a pretty decent bow, but we're gonna probably go and grab what we want to get is the Dragon Rider's bow. And we use the soul of the Dragon Rider to actually get that, but I think we have to get that through Straight if I remember correctly, so I might have to make a little bit of a pit stop to Straight soon enough. Heavy crossbow, fire arrows, which is pretty good. Let me actually pick up a few of these, not that many, I don't really need that many, but whatever. Souls are souls, man, you gotta use them up, otherwise they just kind of stay there and fester out. Amber Herbs would be good if I use spells, but I don't. Green Blossoms, not too bad, honestly. Yeah, you know what, let's just get all 7 more of these. The Green Blossom doesn't really come into mind as much as it used to be. Like, I used to use, Green Blossoms a lot in Dark Souls 1, but I really haven't felt the need to use them too much in this game. But, as long as it's there, no big problem. You could actually use her room to snipe these guys so they don't give you that much of a problem when you do. Indeed. Oh, cool. It actually didn't go up and above that. I was worried. I was like, really? Is that really gonna fucking curve upward and go in through the crack? God damn. So, we're good otherwise. So, yeah, the reason I did this is because once you open this door, you have to deal with the ambushing spider and then the fucking best aim of all time mage here with his soul masses and whatnot, or whatever fucking spell that might be. Not a soul mass, maybe homing crystal, not a homing crystal, whatever the hell it is. I'm not really. Oh, okay, scary. I forgot about this. Okay, maybe I should really forget about my spell vocabulary here in Dark Souls and worry about what's going up and around there. So it actually kind of scared me a bit. I'm not gonna lie. I forgot that motherfucker was there. Soul Vortex, crazy damaging spell. And we got the Crescent Axe, which I guess has some use somewhere or another. Who knows? I haven't personally used it. I've been using, not that I don't use axes now. It's weird because the other weapon that I'm using a lot on my off-camera runs is actually the, okay, wait 1 second. Before I actually go in through there, let me just do a life gem really quickly. And let's see if I could just kind of trigger some enemies from afar. Make it a little bit easier on myself here. It's the reason why I love some range attacks, man. Gotta use the range to your advantage, otherwise, the game tries to fuck you over by throwing you like 70 different bosses at once. I see you up there. I see you up there, creepy crawly. Now, these guys, by the way, as you can see, they're actually corpses with the spiders behind them. So, there's probably a little significance behind that. Did that basilisk just move underground and get closer to me? He usually hangs out back over there, or unless that's another. No, it's another one, actually. I guess he just got triggered by the enemy that fell around his area. Yeah, because there's another one hiding back over there. We're not done with these guys yet, though. Absolutely not. You just want to come down over here. Just come down. Come down, I said. Come down as I don't let you, as I stun lock the shit out of you over here. This is my Call of Duty no-scope skills over here. 420XX. Alrighty, there you go. Now he's dead as well. There's a few areas up there that I didn't check out. I guess I will. I don't really want to, but I guess I will if I can get back upstairs, that is, from this area. I'm not sure if you can get back upstairs from this area. If I can't, then I'm not going to do it right now, because otherwise, you know, it's a pain in the ass, man. It really is. Okay. Hey, spiders, how you doing? You're just going to break that door down and get me? Okay. That's some determination for sure, it seems. Oh, do you want me to help you out? Okay, there you go. You forgot to open the door. You don't have hands and opposable thumb, spider. It doesn't work that way. Doesn't work that way, guys. Alright. So, got rid of these guys here. Let's kind of keep going up. I'm not sure if there's anything else over here that's going to attack us or not. I guess we can get upstairs to a degree, but basically, you know, when I fought, well, I didn't really fight them. I kind of really murdered them in reality because they weren't really doing much to us. But, you know, old Pate and Cretan, whenever we throw it down, there was an area. Hey, how you doing there, Red Phantom? I forgot about you. That below is the other bastards that I was talking about. Let's see. This guy's gonna probably roll out of the way soon, but I would like to drop some poison on him at the very least. Oh, you scum lord. Get over here. Get over here. Get over here. Yeah, I'm talking to you. Alright? Okay, cool. He could be a cheesy dick, right? He could just hang out over here and ambush you, but when it comes to me cheesing him, it's like, no, man, I don't want anything to do with this Falcon. It's unfair that you have the range advantage on me. You know what, man? Nobody told you to hang out with a fucking, pickaxe as a weapon, right? Alrighty. So he's not gonna die from that, unfortunately, but he's just about dead, so one attack from us should pretty much do it. The pickaxe weapon is actually kind of interesting. It does some weird Hadouken, or not a Hadouken, but it does a weird Shoryuken attack, which is actually pretty cool. I haven't actually acquired the pickaxe weapon myself, but I hope that it keeps a similar moveset to what this guy uses. Over here is gonna be a door, right? Be very careful with this door. Very careful, as a matter of fact. Do I have iron arrows? Yeah, cool. So I believe we should be okay if I knock this door down with some iron arrows. The reason I'm doing this will become apparent really soon. Believe me, I'm not crazy. You know, some people might, you know, have a different say about that, but I assure you have not. Basically, that's not going to kill you, but it does damage you significantly, and, you know, we're trying to avoid damage since we're heading to the boss fight right now, and we're trying to do it without, you know, resting at the bonfire again. And what this does, it gives you access to, remember that key that I got from Cretan? You can get the key either from Cretan or Pate, depending on who you side with. I killed both of them, right? What happens, though, is, let me see, open this up really quickly. Yeah, a trap. Now, this happens whether you pick Cretan or Pate's Pat. And if they're alive, they'll come in and they'll have like a little bit of a... Is this one booby trapped as well? No, it's the other one. Engraved gauntlets. Engraved gauntlets are pretty cool. Basically, what they do is they gives you a chance to land a critical attack, even for any regular, you know, just offhand attacks. So it's triggered by a % chance, though, which isn't that great. But, you know, on occasion, it could probably mean the difference between life and death. So keep that in mind. When you do trigger this chest of the trap one, whoever's alive will give you like a little snide bullshit comment and stuff. So yeah, ultimately, Pate and Cretan, both of them are dicks. They're both out to fuck you over. So, you know, just remember that in mind. And over here we have some more creepy crawlers that wants to ambush us, so we're gonna make sure that they don't get that chance. At least, if they're gonna get that chance, we'll make them work for it to a degree. Because you know what? I'm the only one that ambushes people around here, you pricks. Let me get this guy as well. Yeah, just damage him a little bit, just so that we can kind of go over here. I'm not sure if you die by standing on this, or falling off of this bridge. I don't think you do, but I believe those crystals do cause some sort of effect on you. So, you might want to avoid that because of that. I'm not going to test out that theory right now, though, but let me just tell you that if I'm avoiding it, probably best if you guys do it as well. And over here, more creepy crawlies. You know, this area is becoming quite annoying just due to that fact alone, so let's just get rid of all these guys here. Bring this man down, or not really a man. What is a man, though, in reality, right? A miserable pile of secrets? Castlevania reference there. You know, in case you're not 175 years old like I am. Bring this guy down as well. Ah, spiders, spiders, spiders. You guys remember Spiders by that band, System of a Down? You know, kind of an underground band, I hear. Not too many people know of them, but you know, they used to be kind of like hang out. They used to be really big in the underground scene, I think. No, but yeah, I listened to my fair share of System of a Down growing up because, you know, I was a easily influenced teenager during that time in high school. Got into a lot of mischief, got into a lot of inadequate situations because, you know, I was just experimenting. Whoa, not that type of experiment, though. I know what you were thinking there. Not that type of experiment. Not that there's anything wrong with that type of experiment either way. I mean, believe me, I encourage it if that's your thing. Nothing against that. It's 2014, man. It's time to experiment everything. Just, you know, we'll leave the experimenting up to, you know, people that are interested in experimenting, I should say. Not me, though. I'm a really boring person, so, you know, if anything's, you know, out of the norm in my day-to-day life, you know, I just have a freak out, so can't really deal with change. That's why I'm so nostalgic all the time. Alrighty, so we're almost pretty much done with this area. And by this area, I do mean getting the boss soul for this section of the game. It's not gonna be any easier though, or they're gonna make you work for it to a degree because, you know, creepy spiders. Ooh, everywhere spiders. You know what? I fucking hate these spiders. It's not that they're even difficult. They're just fucking annoying. I hate this area. That's all I'm gonna say. You know, this is like one of the fucking areas I really do detest from this game. Oh, you're gonna ambush me. Uh-oh. It's not like I don't see you. They're just hanging out. Uh-oh. Wait a minute, spider. Where'd you come from? Terrified. So he's done with. No big problem there. Keep an eye on the roof as well. There's gonna be more spiders just falling from the ceiling. They love doing that. It's a typical spider oh, god damn it again. You know what? I only have one more repair powder game. I guess I'll probably switch over to the mace to fight the boss anyway, so might as well use my last repair powder, I suppose. And I'll use the mace for the boss, and no big deal there. I figure the mace is probably a bit better for the boss too, because, you know, the halberd is a great weapon, but in order to get the maximum damage output for it, you do have to hit the enemies with the tip of the spear, obviously where the blade's at. Otherwise, you take a little bit of a damage, I guess, a negative damage to it, otherwise. Hey, how you doing there, spider? No, just hang out. Oh, a lot of spiders. Honestly, I'm being very nonchalant about it, but that actually kind of scared me a little bit because I forgot it was going to be 3 right now. Alright, let's drop another life gem really quickly. Save the Estus for the boss fight in case it even comes down to it. I doubt it will, but you know, I haven't had any problems with Freja in the past, but that doesn't mean that's not going to happen because, you know, things just happen to work that way in Dark Souls for me, you know. Bosses that I initially had no problems with, suddenly it's like, oh, I suddenly can't beat the shit out of you, even though I've done it so fluidly so many times before, but now is going to be the time they're going to be difficult towards us. Alright. I see one over there hanging out, and there's a few more still. Welcome to say hi. Welcome to die. All sorts of other references you want to throw in there. Yeah, you're going to come behind me. Yeah, I see your friend's still hanging out over here, too. Just come down here. Just come down here. Let's just get this over with, alright? This is all monotonous at this point. You guys aren't really that much of a risk. I say that now, because you know, here's the thing. It's not that I'm bitter right now. I apologize if I sound that way. I'm really not. I just don't like this place for one. That's the reason why. And it's not that I'm burned out on Dark Souls 2. It's quite the opposite, as a matter of fact. Like, you know, I play this game all the time when I'm not recording or have some free time. I'll just pick it up and play it for a little while. And it's weird because, usually, you dickbag. Why don't you just drop down? Why go all the way around? What's the point of doing that? My girlfriend makes the comment to me all the time where it's just like, are you playing Dark Souls 2 again? And I'm just like looking at her like, yeah, is that a problem? I like the game, what can I say? I thoroughly enjoy the game, but you know, there's just certain aspects of it that annoy the hell out of me. Do I like it more than Dark Souls 1? Yeah, you know what? I could make a contention for either or, in reality. And that's because I'm trying to differentiate myself away from the nostalgia goggles in a sense. I guess we'll use a summon. Sure, why not? You don't have to use a summon for this boss. Relatively easy. Okay, I just hope I didn't jinx myself right now. Oh yeah, relatively easy boss. Q 50 deaths in a row. And Falcon rage quitting the playthrough. And let's, I do have the... What was I trying to say here? I do have the Gold Pine Resin equipped, which will be kind of really helpful for us. This isn't really an NPC, this isn't an NPC that you have any dialogue with. This is like a random dude. Who are you? Ashen Knight Boyd. I don't think I've actually summoned this guy before, but, you know, might as well try it out for the first time, see what it's all about, see if it's any decent. Equipment-wise, what do I want here? I suppose if we can, let me put on these Elite Knight armor. Cool. And can I put Havel's gauntlets on? I doubt that I can. Nope. So instead, I love Havel's gauntlets. They look fucking badass. A little bit edgy, sure. Got a lot of chains wrapped up. It's like, oh man, who are you trying to impress? But I guess we'll knock off down to Alva's armor, which is basically the armor that everybody loves because of the wind graphics, or not the physics graphics of the game, you know. It's got swaying motion and everything. But whatever, man. I've beyond the point here. Alright, Ashen Knight Boy, you ready for this? Ashen Knight Boy? Not Boyd, it's Boy. Alright, let's go and do this really quick. Alrighty. Let's let this play out here. I guess there's no dialogue, so I could talk. The only characteristic about this boss fight is that other than the giant fucking spider that you deal with, there's gonna be a lot of little spiders around, which is part of the reason why I do like the halberd weapon here, because, you know, of its crowd control capabilities. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I feel that usually Freja goes down really easily otherwise, but we'll see. And the spiders do respawn, FYI, so keep that in mind. They will respawn, so it's probably not in your best interest to kind of be like, well, I guess I should just kill the spiders first before I deal with Freja. No, not particularly. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, Freja. Don't be such a bitch right now. But it's probably in your best interest, at least, to dwindle down the numbers to a degree, just so that once you get involved, okay. First time I've been hit by that beam attack. I'm surprised it doesn't kill you, because it looks actually really powerful. Okay. Ashen Knight Boyd, are you, like, you know, doing some work over there for me? You better be, motherfucker. Alright, Freja, are we ready? Ashen, what are you doing? Okay, you're just hanging out and fighting? Alright, good. Perfect opening. Two-handed weapon. And you wanna, obviously, attack her in the fucking face. That's gonna be her critical hit point. Really? Gold Pine resin gone already. That was actually relatively fast. Alright, let's just go in there one more time. To say how I dealt with Freja the first time, she went down in probably 2 barrages of a lightning mace. So I guess the reason why it's not happening this time is because we do have Ashen Knight Boyd, so obviously it increases her health quite significantly. That's usually the downside of summoning, but whatever. 1, 2... Ashen Knight Boyd's over there taking most of the aggro for us. She is almost dead. And she will stomp me one time before... Don't land on me one more time, bitch, because then that would probably kill me. Let me just knock this Estus Slacks to be safe here. And let's just go in here. And this should probably do it. 1, 2, and... Oh, no! Freja, stop being such a bitch right now. Oh, wow, I knocked her fucking head off. Was that her other head? Did I knock one of her heads off? I probably did. I don't think that's happened before, that I'm aware of. Oh, sweet. Yeah, roll the fuck out of here. God damn. Freja's head, wait a minute. Yeah. Oh, this is fucking great. I've never seen this before, and I am obviously easily amused as a fucking mentality of a child over here. Roll through it! Alrighty, roll your Katamari. Ah! That's a damn shame. Alrighty, so, she didn't drop a Lord Soul as you saw, right? If we move back a little bit here, take the bow out. This right here is a dragon, obviously. Now, there's been speculation that this is Seat. I personally don't see it. I don't think it's Seat. However, I do probably think that it definitely looks like an ancient dragon. A lot of people contend that it's Seat. The reason why, I've heard shoddy reasoning, though. Like, there's like, that's Seat, it's just FromSoft was too lazy to, you know, do a proper rendering for Seat and yada yada. I don't really see that, honestly. I don't think that's Seat per se. I don't think that's Seat's body. Is it probably Seat himself? Maybe. I think it's Seat's, you know how we picked up Lord Soul here, right? And it's kind of like, you know, underneath the opening of the mouth of this dragon. I do believe that Seat, Soul, was in there. And he probably hid his soul because Seat's kind of everlasting, right? He just kind of takes different forms as we saw through the dialogue. Was Seat maybe Freja, you know, just guarding the soul? Who knows? I can tell you right now that I don't believe that the Duke of Brightstone Cave was going to go down relatively easily over here. I don't think that the Duke has anything to do with this whole situation. I do believe that he was influenced by Seat easily. And I think that was Seat's soul being guarded by Freja, which is probably another creation of Seat, if not Seat himself in some sort of manifestation guarding his soul. But honestly, I don't think the dragon per se is literally Seat, but his soul was there, so I do believe at least it was a vessel in order to keep it safe. And it comes down after you beat Freja because there's nothing left to guard it. And obviously this here is a little bit of a reference to that too, you know, archives, Duke's archives, you know, it all kind of makes sense in reality. But again, there's gonna be no like legit like 100% proof to say otherwise or to say it's the end all be all thing or not, because you know it's Dark Souls. You kind of have to, you know, use your creativity a little bit, speculation and whatnot. That's what makes it fun, at least for me. And we're not done yet. We still have to deal with Vengaro. You guys remember Vengaro? I do. I remember his head anyway. So, you know, believe me, this Vengaro is a head above the other Vengaro that we saw because, you know, he has no head. You get it? He's a head, but, you know, yeah, okay. Vengaro's relatively easy. You could even backstab him. He's really slow because of those two giant swords. He will cause bleed, I suppose, which is an issue, but whatever. Just walk around him a little bit. Could just fight him, but what's really the point? In that, he's gonna drain all my stamina, though, and just be a total jerk about things. Come on, Vengaro, just die. There's really no point. I like Vengaro as an NPC, that's why I don't really like fight him mostly. I just let poison do its job and finally put his body to rest. And there we go, we're done with Brightstone's area, and I couldn't be any more glad, to be quite honest with you, because now we can finally start heading towards Drangleic Castle and proceeding with the game properly. So, let's just warp back to Majula. I guess I'll use these souls on something. I would love to upgrade my weapons more than anything, but I don't think that's going to be much of a chance for me to do that. So, that's pretty much it, right? This is probably the longest load scene I've ever had. It's pretty amazing. Alrighty. So let's call it an episode here today, guys. We're going to be heading towards Drangleic Castle next episode, and we'll continue with our journey. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it, and I will catch you next.